Okay, I'm gonna do part 2 because now I get a chance to talk to you guys. Missed Tampa, right?
That's why we did.
Okay, but you're at Audiophile Live, and I'm so glad you are because I'm building my Airbnb and I need some outdoor speakers. So maybe we can take a look. I actually like the look of this color here. How many colors do y'all?
So this is actually optional. Any of our customers do this. So this is our flagship line source model, which you're familiar with. What some of our customers do is wrap it in a vinyl material, like you would your boat or your car.
Oh, that's the wrap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what happens when you drop it on the
When you drop it.
Yeah, that's right. You can see, so some of them, like with nice roof decks, they'll do it in white.
Okay.
Or something like this, or orange.
I love that. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And then what do you have here?
So as we get into our booth, we have a lot of our different lighting products on display, just to get people familiar with the outdoor space.
Okay.
And for audio, of course, we've got our razors along the back.
This is probably what would be more applicable for where outdoor.
So this is great. This is for the hardscape wall mount application.
Okay.
So you can see where the edges of this are bevel 45s.
Okay.
So what's nice about that, it's only a 3.5 inch deep cabinet, but if you sit this in the corner, it really disappears in the corner. You see no bracketry.
Okay.
It doesn't hang off the wall like a lot of those big box products.
Okay.
This is all extruded aluminum, powder coated. It's bi-amplified, really high performance.
So it comes with the amplification.
Yes, we have a couple different models, but
Okay.
yes, we have DSP presets for all of these.
Okay.
So you can really build out the system that you want. We've got 3 different sizes,
Okay.
as well as 2 different soundbar options.
So what's the price point with the amplification and all about?
Yeah, this is going to run just over around $2,000 each.
Okay.
For these, and then we have models above.
So for a stereo, you need 4,000.
That is correct.
Okay.
Plus amplification, so you're probably at around 6,000.
Okay. And then, do you have a soundbar level one?
We do. We have 2 versions.
Okay.
So one is a true LCR, where it's going to give you 4 inputs, left,
Okay.
center, right, and sub.
Okay.
And then we make a really nice stereo version with 3 inputs, left, right, and subs.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I might be talking to you about that in the near future because I have an indoor-outdoor. And so this is the smaller model, right?
That is correct. So this is just the satellite version. So you would want to pair this with any of our subs.
Yeah,
whether in the
to get
Razor
full
family,
range, yeah.
Or like this sub here that works great on the hardscape. What's nice about this is we have a couple different stone top options for it. But what's really nice is you can order it without the stone, and then you can have your contractor cut a piece of whatever the substrate is, whether it's Trex or Ipe wood, and that way the sub can really blend in to your environment.
Okay. So how much is a sub?
3,500.
3,500. So wiring wise, the amp, so it's you got a bracket and then you run the wires to an amp that's it's supposed to be inside, or can it be outside?
It can be both. So we have that luxury of, so we have amps that can even live in your rack or in a family room cabinet. But you can also have it where it lives completely outside.
Okay.
Or it can your streamer can go in there as well. So we have some brackets for the most popular streamers.
Okay.
So you could run either a CAT cable out there to hardwire it, or if you've got great Wi-Fi, you can just connect that way.
So getting the source information though in, does the electronics include like a DAC streamer and all that too, or you have to feed it separately?
We provide loudspeakers, cable, and amplification, and you just provide the source.
Everything else, okay.
Yes. So our amps will take analog in, unbalanced analog, AES 67.
Okay.
So whichever kind of your choice of input is, we can support it.
Okay, cool. And this is kind of showing.
What this is showing, this is great. This is a cutaway of our best-selling Bollard speaker.
Okay.
So it's a directional satellite up top. And as you can see, it's an individually chambered cabinet. We've got a passive network that serves up the 6.5 and the 1 inch articulating tweeter. And then the bottom cabinet is a 4th order bandpass sub with an 8 inch driver in the bottom. And it goes through our tuned chambers and exit out this 360 grill.
Okay.
So when you think about things that are outside, how do you really protect around the weather and environments and rain and moisture always comes up? If you can see this sloped ramp right here, when you bury this in the ground, an air trap exists where even if you get water coming in sideways, you're not going to get that water down this.
Interesting.
So again, a lot of design elements and to make sure that this.
Now, how is this protected from the weather?
So this, because of the cutaway, we don't show all of the layers of the grill, but all our grills have multiple layers.
Okay.
And that's done to prevent moisture, water from getting into the drivers. Although they're weatherized, I'm sure you can imagine if you have an exposed, titanium aluminum dome tweeter, over time you're going to get calcium buildup on that.
Yep.
And it's just not so much that it will damage it, but it's going to just reduce your HF. So all of that material, multi-layer in the grill helps protect that to keep the drivers clean.
Okay. And how much is this?
This is $3,500 each.
Each? Okay.
Correct. And this is our most popular, our best.
Yeah, because you basically have a sub and satellite combined.
All in one
So you
spot.
just need 2 of these.
That is correct. 2 of these
Yeah.
for a stereo pair. And what's really interesting, so you might look at it and say, wow, well, that's kind of a big speaker. But when you bury it, let me show you what it looks like.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this here in this planter box gives you an idea of the finished look
Yeah.
of what that tower speaker looks like buried.
Right.
So you can see really a small form factor, but we believe in larger drivers, more displacement, more gravity. So it really gives us the output that we need.
A buried sub.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. And that's actually our smallest sub.
Is that your smallest one?
Yes.
Okay. But plenty enough for most people's outdoor needs and stuff.
For sure.
I guess you could just buy one and hook it up to your TV for mono.
You
know.
could, yes, and that's where sometimes the stereo soundbar is great if you're doing an outdoor TV.
Okay.
It's the finest soundbar you can have for the outdoors. But sometimes you can also just pipe the audio into your landscape system as well.
Yeah. I might do the stereo sound bar and then a sub or something.
Yeah.
So that would run me what the sound bar is,
Soundbar is going to be $3,000 for the soundbar.
and then the sub.
35. So
Okay.
with amplification, you're probably at around 10 grand for a
Okay,
really
good. High performance outside.
outdoor system.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll definitely be in touch. It's getting closer and closer on my side. So
Wonderful,
yeah.
I remember us talking about it a while ago.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear.
Yeah. Well, great seeing you again.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
Enjoy.
Appreciate
Listen
it.
to some music.
Okay.